everybody, so today we're going to be looking at 3D shapes. Now yesterday you should have done your work on 2D shapes, which were our flat shapes, and we had a look at maybe naming a square, a rectangle, a circle, a triangle. So you were investigating all the 2D shapes, and today we're going to be doing some investigation all to do with 3D shape. Now on my photo here, I've got an example of a 3D shape, and there are two examples here. One on this side, which is the top of the church, and one on this side, which you might see sometimes on the road, or if there's been any traffic work that's been going on. So have a little think about the shape and what it might be called. And in particular, have a look at the point here. That might give you a little bit of a clue as to what this 3D shape is called. And I'm wondering if anybody guessed the answer correctly of a cone. So you might be able to find some cone shapes around your house as well. And what about this shape? Now, yesterday you would have had a look at this shape here, because this shape is a four-sided shape with four corners, and that's because it was a square. And this shape here has lots of different square faces. So I'm wondering who can remember what the name of this shape is. And that's right, it's a cube. So a cube has 6 sides, and all of the sides are squares. So you might be able to find some of those examples around your house as well. I wonder if anybody can remember this shape. And it looks a little bit like a cube, but more stretched. And if you have a look carefully, this shape at the front here that you can see isn't a square, it's a rectangle. And we spoke about yesterday how the difference between a rectangle and a square is that the rectangle has 2 long sides which are the same size and 2 shorter sides which are the same size. So you can see there that this shape has a rectangle face here, but then you can also see some square faces as well. And I'm sure some of you have remembered the name of a cuboid. Now you might see lots of different boxes at your house that are cuboid shapes, maybe cereal boxes or packaging. Some of your toy boxes might be a cuboid shape, so I'm wondering if you'll be able to find any examples of those around your house. Oh, the next one. Now this looks a little bit tricky, but if you look carefully at the face of this shape here, and it's the face of a circle, isn't it? We spoke about a circle yesterday and how it's got one edge that just goes round and round continuously. And this shape is a cylinder, so you might be able to, if you find maybe a glass is a cylinder shape, because you'll have your 2 circle faces at the top and the bottom, and then the side that just goes all the way around. So you might be able to find some examples of some cylinders in your house as well. The next one. Some of you might have slept in something like this if you've been camping. Okay, and have a look at the shape, and in particular have a look at this shape here and the shape that might be at the back as well. I wonder if you can remember that that's named a triangular prism, so you might be able to find some of those around your house. And in particular have a look at the shape of the triangle at the front here, one triangle face here and one triangle face at the back. And I think we'll all be able to remember this one. I did really well with this last week. It was a pyramid. Okay, and you can see the pyramid has the point at the top like the cone did as well, so it's very similar to that. Then you can see that the bottom of it will have a square face. So you might be able to find some pyramid shapes at your house as well, maybe some toys that you've got at home. And this one as well. Now on the picture, this looks, you can see the one edge around the outside here. It's a circle shape, so that might give you a little bit of a clue. And this is the shape of a sphere. Okay, so I'm sure some of you have got balls at home, and maybe some marbles, beads that might be a sphere shape. So what I would like you to do today is, I have got some different 3D shape activities to show you. Okay. And I will pop these on purple mash for you to have a little look at, and you can choose which shapes you would like to do. Okay, so I'll just find those for you. So you might want to look at some empty packages and boxes, and then you can talk to your grown-up at home about what shape they are. Can you find a cube, a cylinder or a cuboid shape? And then you can put your pictures onto purple mash so that the grown-ups at school can see. You might, if you've got any Play-Doh or salt dough at home, maybe you can use that to make some different 3D shapes. Can you make a sphere, a cube, a cuboid? Remember, you can always go back onto the PowerPoint that I'll upload onto Purple Mash to help you. You might want to collect some different objects which are different 3D shapes. Things like a ball, a building brick, a dice or a glue stick. And you can put the objects into a feelie bag and try to play a guessing game to see what objects you think they might be. You can have a go at describing them to your grown-up at home. You could go on a 3D shape hunt around your house and see which ones you can find. Take a photo of them and also put them on Purple Mash for us. Or you might even want to use some cardboard boxes to make your very own junk modelling monster. So you can use some of maybe cardboard boxes, or you can maybe use them to make a car or a castle or a robot. And just remember, please upload those onto Purple Mash so that we can see. You can also have a go at an investigation to do with 3D shape. And we're looking to see which 3D shapes roll. So you can get some different objects from home, have a go at naming the shapes of your grown-up, and then you could even build your very own ramp to investigate which of the different shapes roll. And if you're really clever, you might be able to make a prediction. So that means having a guess before you try. So you might be able to look at the objects and decide which ones you think are going to be able to roll down the ramp and which ones might not. So if you can just have a go at some of those activities at home for us, just please remember to upload those onto Purple Mash afterwards. So I'll pop those on and we look forward to seeing your work. See you soon, everybody. Bye.